everyone, and welcome to Touch the Plane Tarot. Today we're going to take a look at your month ahead. At the time of filming, we are about to move into the month of February in 2025. But this is a timeless reading, so I trust that this video finds you at the time you need to hear it. So whenever you're listening, this reading is for your month ahead. We're going to take a dive into a two-part reading. We are going to talk about the energies that you will likely encounter in the month ahead and advice on how to best move through those energies smoothly. We have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile 1, Lorelei with ruby in Kyanite. Pile 2, Miss Sunshine with rose quartz. And pile 3, Eva with the Bloodstone. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in your pile. Hello and welcome, pile 1. You chose the card Lorelei and this lovely ruby in Kyanite. Let's take a look at what energies are you likely to encounter in your month ahead. Lamb, what energy is pile 1 likely to encounter? In the month ahead. Let's do a little shuffle. I think there's another message from this deck. Feeling this one. More information about the energies that pile 1 will encounter in the month ahead. That one seems to really be sticking out, doesn't it? Take that. 4 of Wands, that's lovely. High Priestess. Oh, that one wanted to be seen. What do we have here? Page of Wands. Okay, let's get one more. This is calling to me right here. What is this? And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Take a closer look at the Lamb before we dive in. Okay, yeah, this is what I thought. The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Okay. What I'm seeing here is something in your life and in the month ahead is you are more in control than you might think. The mermaid, if you can see the detail on the card, she actually has a hold of the anchor of the ship, and she has control of that ship. She could make a choice for that ship to move along smoothly and unencumbered, or she could turn the ship over if she wanted to. That's representative of the position that you are in, whether or not you realize it. You have more control, and you have the choice to be this gentle lamb energy. You actually are in the position of High Priestess. You actually have more influence over your situation than you might realize, and that situation could be different for everyone listening to pile 1, as this is a general read. But you may feel, you may be in an energy of feeling like you are the merchant, when in fact you may be the duke. You may have more control than you realize you have, and that control can come from a place of gentleness. In fact, that can give you a better influence over events when you are able to keep a level head. And this may feel foreign to you because of life circumstances. You may not actually be used to being in the position of the High Priestess. Or recognizing that you are indeed in a position that has influence over your surroundings. And that's why I'm feeling that we have page energy coming out. This is new to you. This is new to you. 4 of Wands here is the 1111 card, which is a portal. There's an opportunity here for you to walk through a doorway into a new reality as that lamb. That lamb can just mosey on through that doorway. Now, would the townspeople let a more reckless, more dangerous animal just go through that doorway? No, there would be resistance, there would be fear, there would be fighting, there would be running and hiding. Yet the lamb, in its gentleness, actually has the control to be able to walk through the doorway and join the energy that's on the other side of the doorway here. Again, we have the 2 pillars in the High Priestess card, and she is between them. There's the opportunity to move through this doorway, but that ship can't pass through the gates. It can't pass through the lock if it's closed. If the people managing it say, "Oh, that's danger, we're gonna shut that down." No, it's the softness. It's the softness that allows easy passage. It's very much the same sort of energy. In fact, the sort of cherubs on the Queen of Cups, I'm noticing them. They do indeed seem to be mermaids. So how interesting. These energies are feeling very much the same to me in this reading, of having more control than one realizes. Okay. So let's find out what advice the animal spirits have in your situation. Seems that we've already gotten some advice here, but perhaps there's more. What other energy does pile one have at their disposal or available to them? Fox. Okay, foxes are clever. And one must be in, you know, as odd as that may seem, one must be in a lamb energy to be able to tap into that cleverness. What other advice? That's popping out. That's again, we're getting a message about wisdom. Saturn is the planet of wisdom. Really taking the time to slow down to understand all of the parts at play. Taking the time. Is there any more messages for pile one in terms of advice? I'm for some reason feeling this one. Okay. I need to check her in the guidebook, but she is indeed playing music, so that seems to have a soft, gentle energy coming from this Muse card. Let's take a quick look. Change, disguise, or reveal yourself. It's very much telling you, be clever, but be in the lamb energy. That almost seems sneaky, but not really. If you really truly feel that lamb energy, it's coming from a place of authenticity. One can move forward in wisdom with a sense of calm, of controlled emotion. And in that sense, it's not a disguise. It's coming from the heart. It's coming from a place of authenticity. So the word disguise there is a little bit of a misnomer for me, because I feel like this is not a message to be inauthentic in any way. It's a message to find stillness within yourself. Find stillness and gentleness within yourself. Let's see if the tarot has any more advice for your month ahead. This is feeling strong. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands moves quickly, but he is not the fastest knight. The Moon. At night, when the moon is out, that is when we rest. That is when we find peace. This Seven of Swords. That feels a little sneaky, doesn't it? We don't want to be, we want to avoid this. We want to avoid this energy. We want to combine the energies that we're seeing here and embody the inherent stability. The stability, the gentleness, and the wisdom of both for being able to, where was the, to move through this door at a pace that's a good, healthy pace and not a frantic pace. If it were the Knight of Swords, that would imply a much more hasty approach, and this is moving forward with a confidence in importance, but not a rush. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant, for better or for worse, can maintain control with a sense of composure and calm. The Hierophant is in a position that he could indeed be sneaky, but that's not your advice. This is the energy to stay away from. Can we have more clarity on how can pile 1 move forward with intention and with gentleness in their current situation in the month of February? Okay, Wands. Okay, we have to just accept that we have things we're carrying. We're going to keep moving. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This is authenticity. The people in the card here are offering each other an equal cup with gentleness, with friendship, with compassion. This is saying that in approaching your situation with gentleness, that will allow the other parties involved to approach you with gentleness, kindness, and respect in turn. And that is not at all, that is how to stay away from this sneaky energy. You're doing this, you're coming from an authentic place with the gentleness, and we are not going to, and no judgment if you do, if you find, that's something to be aware of. Be mindful if you feel that you're starting to get into an energy of deception. That's there to remind you that's a good thing that you're noticing that, because then that allows you to step back and approach with gentleness, the wisdom to understand other parties involved, and to approach with gentleness from an authentic place. Yeah, you can change your direction when you encounter these energies in yourself. You can say, no, I'm going to choose a different way. I'm going to take my boat into calmer waters. Okay, pile 1, this is the message that I have for you for your month of February. I hope you found something valuable here today. And if this message resonated with you, please give me a like and subscribe. I would love to have you on this channel. And I hope to see you in future readings. Thank you. Bye. Hi, and welcome, pile 2. Thanks for joining me. You have this lovely card, Miss Sunshine, and I just want to take in this card fully before we pull the rest of your cards. She has almost a greenhouse type structure here. This is a very architectural gown, and you know, an all glass sort of construction that's allowing in bright light. There's an opening up to this brightness and a lifting. Like these appear to me like maybe strings of balloons that are out of frame. Yet there is this very stone-like architecture below her and darkness. So there's something here about contrast. This is interesting, and I can't wait to get into your reading. And you chose the rose quartz. Okay, let's start by getting messages from the animals, from the animal spirits. What energy of this card really is popping out? Feeling like you all need 2 cards. What energies are ahead of pile 2 in this month? Is this one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go with it. There's a lot coming out here. Okay. Very interesting energies. We have more information for the energy ahead of pile 2 in the month of February, or the month ahead, depending on when you are listening to this reading. We have more information about the energy ahead. More information for pile 2. Okay, whatever this is, it's really bouncing out here. 7 of Wands. Okay. More information for pile 2. Pile 2, do you have a very busy month ahead of you? Feeling this one. Pile 2, you have, okay, you have a lot going on. All right, more messages that will be helpful in showing pile 2 what is ahead of them in, I'm honestly feeling both of these. Okay. This message of contrast. Wow, do we have contrast here? Okay. So, before we dive into it too much, pile 2, some stillness in the midst of this chaos. That's going to be key here, because it's through stillness that you can find clarity. The sunshine in this card is about moving toward clarity, because there's beautiful architecture down here, but there is a lot going on. This is an intricate, dark world that is indeed beautiful, but it's time to bring some light into that, and to be able to bring focus and lift ourselves out of a lower vibration. You have cards here that are really talking about coming out of darkness. We're coming out of darkness here. The bear hibernates, comes out of darkness in the spring. We're not at spring yet, but you are ready to move in to that spring energy in the month of February. because that will propel you forward. I feel like we're already getting into the advice portion, but we're just gonna go where the energy is going. The energy's here. You have a lot. You got a lot going on. You feel like all of the responsibilities are piling up and you're kind of fighting all of them instead of those responsibilities working in harmony together in your life. You're kind of at a point where you're trying to keep your head above water. You realize that you haven't done laundry in a week and you don't have anything to wear because you've been jumping from one thing to the other. There's a lot going on in your mind. It may not be laundry, but just to illustrate the kind of relentless feeling that you might be getting over all of those things that are happening at one time. You're feeling like you cannot focus on the important. The blindfold here is what's sticking out to me in this Eight of Swords. You're not able to focus on the things that you find important in your life, that you want to be focused on. Where you want to put your energy is not where you're getting to put your energy. Let's take a deep breath, because it's time to transform, to wake up, to come out of darkness. The Death card is not talking about actual death in most cases. It is talking about we're gonna this chaotic energy, we're gonna just have an end to that. We're gonna slow everything down. We're gonna take our time to get still and to start anew, wake up into the spring, because we are so done with the winter. We are ready for that rebirth. It's almost as though pile 2, you're going to be getting a spring equinox ahead of time. We're not quite there yet in the calendar. You're ready for it. You're getting done with winter. You're waking up out of hibernation. You're saying, I'm not waiting for the equinox. I'm getting up now. And I think that is a testament to your inner strength, your willpower. You are ready to dive into the nitty-gritty and the details and get things done so that you're not stuck in this chaotic energy. You're ready to just take your to-do list and knock all the items off and then have a sense of rebirth and refreshed. You're going from this here's the turning point. You're saying no, we're gonna move through these to-do list items. We're gonna move through it. We're going to open up our month so that we can be in this energy. And the difference here is night and day. And somehow the full moon has just popped into my head. I think that's the point of transition. There is a full moon, and I believe it is in the sign of Leo, February the 12th. That I feel like here we have headed up to the full moon. Here we have, boom, the full moon, and this is the energy that you're going to step into. Yeah, let's just leave them like that. Why not? This lovely. You're getting those to-do list items. You're cutting right through them. You're getting to the heart of them, and then you're going to have this huge sense of relief. You're just directing how things are going to go, because yeah, it's time to take some control. I do want to take a moment to we need to look up Cobra. Let's find out why did these two cards need to be seen today. Okay, pile 2, Cobra, in the context of how this came out in the reading. The Cobra is asking you to take time for stillness, for pause. And it's through that pause that you can gain clarity. This Cobra is the key to this rebirth from the winter and into the spring. The turtle is where you're headed. The turtle, just checking in the guidebook, this is connecting to the deeper truths of life. Turtle energy is behind the great writers and storytellers. This stillness allows you the opportunity to focus on the important things in your life, those pursuits of your passions, your goals, your life's, your soul's calling. This gives you, there's fire energy here in the pause, but this fire energy is also helping for you to tackle these things that are getting in your way. The turtle energy, this energy is happening so that this energy is happening. This is beautiful. This is time for being able to put some of the practical worries aside and focus on the things that are truly important to you. This is lovely. I feel like some of the advice part of the reading that I intended has come through already, but let's check and see if there are any further messages for you, pile 2, in how to navigate the energy. How to navigate this. What advice do we have? Emperor. I feel like this is a pause and reflect type of energy. Pause and reflect. But then that Emperor will use the tools he has to move through this. Okay, do we have any other advice? I feel like this one's kind of sticky. Let's see what's it. Okay. Again, I think we have a message about stillness, about slowing down, in the midst of the chaos. Let's see, D17. Okay, seeing the positive side in this, and just saying, okay, yeah, let's move through this chaotic, challenging energy. Let's move through it, and we're gonna keep our sights on this, and we're not gonna get weighed down here. It's almost like let's do this. These two energies here, the Cobra, the Emperor, the Turtle, and the Optimism, they are going to trigger this death, rebirth, and moving into this sort of moment. Do we have any more advice that wants to come out for pile 2? I'm feeling that. Nine of Pentacles. You've got these chaotic items. You've got them managed. You've got them under the control. These things are, in a sense, working for you and supporting you now. These pentacles are below her. Not as it's almost like if you're renovating a house and you've got a lot of things going wrong. You've got a leaky sink. You've got a messed up you know, you've got some sort of water coming in at the roof, and you have to manage all of these repairs. Once you've gotten through all those details, then those little things that were bogging you down, they are working for you as a supportive structure. In the example, your home, these things are working for you to support you and help your life be beautiful and calm. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles can focus on this. The Knight has one. In the view here. The Knight of Pentacles, he has one pentacle that he's focused on. He's not distracted with other ones. He moved through this. He's got these pentacles under control. And this pentacle that is at the forefront, that thing that when we talk about prioritizing, that thing that's important, but it isn't the urgent thing. These urgent things are managed, and now you have the ability to focus on that important thing, and that's lovely. That's lovely energy, and it is indeed this transformation that I strongly feel is happening in the middle of the month around the full moon, that can move you from one type of energy and into the other type of energy that is much more positive, calm, and beautiful. Pile 2, this is the message that I have for you for your month ahead. I hope you found something valuable and useful here today, and if you resonated with this reading, please give me a like and subscribe. I'd love to have you on this channel, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Thank you. Goodbye. Hi, and welcome, Pile 3. Thank you for joining me in discovering what is ahead of you in the month of February. You've chosen Eva. It's a very beautiful botanicals represented in this card. Lovely. Very mysterious. And the Bloodstone. What energies are ahead for Pile 3 for the month ahead? What energies is Pile 3? Why are these so slippery? There's some slippery energy going on here. What's ahead for Pile 3? There's something that doesn't want to come out. Could be significant. Well, there we go. Let's see what this is. The Phoenix. Ooh. What energy is ahead for Pile 3? Can Pile 3 see in the month ahead? Something feels reluctant. Almost as though it's fighting. That's way too many cards. We're gonna keep shuffling. Something's resisting. What is... We may have to ask for some additional clarity, because there may be a reason that your month ahead is clouded. Okay, we're gonna say this one is calling to me right here, like it's high. Oh, a golden egg. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do at Easter? We hunt for hidden eggs. Okay, something is... There's something that's wanting to remain in hiding. Okay, let's move on. Find out more. This is like a deceptive energy. It's almost as though, you know, she has this snake around her neck, and that's making me think of Venom. Of she's very beautiful and alluring, but is there some sort of trick, deceptive energy, almost like she's luring you in for poison? What is, or she is protecting something. Maybe she indeed is representative of the energy that's hiding this golden egg. Okay, maybe she is. Let's find more messages. Can we have some clarity about the energy in the month ahead for pile 3? Okay, okay. Something well, this card has been coming out a lot lately. I feel like this is one more card from this deck. This feels significant. Strength. Okay, strength. Was feeling that bold energy, and I am drawn to the lion right away. There is a full moon ahead, February the 12th, and it is a full moon in Leo. This full moon may be significant in your month ahead. Something may be revealed around the time of the full moon for you. Let's get some clarity. Maybe we're having this sort of reluctant energy here again with the jumping around, like the cards are trying to disguise something. I mean, maybe there's something, maybe there's some surprise. Maybe there's something ahead of you in the second half of February that you're not supposed to see yet. That's okay. Let's keep shuffling. Feeling like this. Apologies for the length of time we're shuffling in this pile, but I feel like this is indeed representative of a deceptive energy, and we have to be very discerning. We're gonna have to, there's a message for discernment here in your pile. Page of Swords. Something new and fresh is on the way. Oddly feeling this. Okay, I feel like this one wanted to come out too. Okay. There's something, take a moment. You know, the phoenix is very much about transformation. It is about burning off karma, transforming, coming out of the ashes. Let's take a look at Golden Egg. Both of these animal spirit cards are cards that are added in. I mean, these are not actual animals. They're added in to the deck as spirits. The key word on the phoenix, I just happened to flip to that and see it. Freedom from suffering, and that jumped out. We're talking about, we've got root chakra energy in general here. Root chakra is the chakra the phoenix is representing in the spirit deck. There's these deep reds drawn to the Bloodstone. We have a lot of red imagery. These are very, very warm. maybe the sacral chakra, but I'm feeling like there's an unusual amount her hair of deep reds, like a maroon tunic here. And the golden egg, is that going to be the yellow color? Is that going to be the solar plexus? Let's see. Oh no, the message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard. The sound cannot be heard. It's a hidden egg. Nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. So there's a question here. It says, ask yourself the question that weighs heaviest in your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Okay, that is, we're getting to the core of this energy, why this was so hesitant to come out. Okay, pile 3. There's something you're not telling yourself. There's something you're not ready to tell yourself. Something lies within your heart and you are keeping it hidden. And that is why there was such reluctant energy for the cards to come out. This is going to be specific to every person in this group. And you may not see what that is yet. You may have an inkling. You may be thinking, oh, did you have to bring that up? You may be feeling a tightness in the throat chakra area because you don't want to say what that thing is. There's something that you've been ignoring, and something may happen in the month of February, or even though you're trying to keep this concealed, your soul is saying, I feel protective. I feel protective over this egg. There's something, there could be an event or just a opening of the heart chakra that for whatever reason occurs in the month of February. There's pain, there's restriction. You're keeping this golden egg. You're keeping this golden egg hidden because of pain. So this being a reading about the energies you will encounter, it seems that some energy is ahead of you on your path that will cause this heart chakra opening, and you cannot deny this soul calling, this message in you. You can't ignore it anymore. Right now, here at the beginning of the month, you're maybe still comfortable in the concealing. You're still her, concealing that, and you're going to bite. See the snake here around her neck? You're going to bite at anybody who gives you the inkling that they suspect that this, whatever this, if this is an emotion, if this is a soul calling, something that you want to pursue in your life, if this is something that's happening in your life that's negative, and you're going to say, I'm not ignoring that anymore, and I am going to say no. It may be for some of you, you know, there could be fear here in revealing this either to yourself and your own judgment, or revealing this to the world for others in your life. Opening up to judgment. Whether or not people in your life will actually judge you for it, there is fear. Whatever this is, it is very core to your being. And, you know, this idea of the unstruck sound. There is a sound, there is a song that your soul wants to sing. And revealing this egg may strike that vibration into motion in your life. And that, we've only gotten into the first 3 cards, but that may be what triggers this transformation in you. Rising, this phoenix rising from the ashes type of idea. Not that you were in ashes at all, but you will rise to the next level once you are no longer afraid to listen to this unstruck sound that's in your soul. Pile 3, do you have a talent that's lying dormant? Something will strike a chord with your heart chakra, and it may be stinging at first, but then it begins to open. Indeed. We're having a lot of confirmation. We have the Fool. We have the Page of Swords and the Magician. The thing here that's unlocked is something that's new to you. This is a new energy, but this is a passionate energy, and this gives you the power to transform your life. This is a key for unlocking something here. This is really beautiful, and I would love to hear in the comments section, is there some talent that is waking up in you and you're saying, yes, that thing I wanted to do when I was 5 years old, I still want to do that thing. And why am I letting the concern of what other people will say stop me? It's available to you. And yes, you have developed other things in your path along the way, but there's one. And you're like, no, that's not there. Nah, I don't see it. Yep, it's there. It's time. Here it is. You cannot, and this thing is integral to who you are. Sometimes this card can be about relationships. I feel like in this moment, this is a relationship with a part of you that's part of your life purpose. This golden egg, this is actually embrace it. That is not going to be easy, and use that energy. The new moon in Leo, it can call one to step into one's own uniqueness and be confident in one's own uniqueness and want to be seen. You're no longer, if you're a songwriter and everybody told you, nah, you're not a good musician, you need to bury that, and you've got some sort of song that's going to burst forth from you, just as an example, in the month of February, let that flow, let that come out, and be confident in it. You can't worry about, and it's hard when people tell us, especially in our youth, when people tell us that we're not good at something, it's very hard to overcome that. Those really sort of false impressions, maybe some teacher you had in 8th grade said, nah, I would do something else with my life. This is not a person who knows you at a soul level, who could possibly be in a place to give you that kind of advice. And you're gaining the strength to say, I'm not going to listen to those messages that have been holding me back. Because who are they to say? Maybe they weren't the person who my art was meant for. Maybe that's not the person who might read my future book. You're gaining bravery here. You're moving forward on this soul's journey. And because you have the hindsight, because you are at a point, this wisdom, this sort of, as you have gone through your path, you realize that these negative reinforcements that keep sort of coming back up in your life, that have made you hide this golden egg, this thing, this talent, this thing that's special about you, this beautiful thing that you have to bring forth into the world. You're realizing that was all false. It may have not even been ill-intended, but it was misguided, and you are at a point where you're seeing that. This may not be one particular event, but the energy of this full moon in Leo may bring you to this point of strength and clarity where you can move forward. You can say, yeah, I have that part of me. It's real. And even if I'm a computer programmer, that doesn't mean that I can't also be an incredible sculptor. Just as examples, take it how it resonates in your life. Whatever that thing is, that passion that's being hidden, it's okay to say, you know what's stopping me from giving this a go? Okay, do we have any more advice that wants to come out for pile 3? Oh, look at that. This is beautiful. You get another strength card. Step into your strength with that new moon in Leo. I'd like to clarify why. I'd like some more information on the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands? Yeah. Why is the Knight of Wands here? It's too many cards. Let's shuffle again. Why is the Knight of Wands here? There's hesitancy still on your part. 8 of Wands. Something's here. Oh, okay, here. This is, yes, there's hesitancy because there's lots of choices. There's lots of ways you feel like this could go and develop. And you will indeed have to choose a path. This Knight of Wands here is telling you it's okay. Your path can change as you develop the thing you're working on. Your path can change and meander, but the important thing is to choose a path. And start moving down that path, not recklessly, but also unencumbered. The Knight of Wands is saying move forward with intention and focus, not recklessly. We're not looking at the Knight of Swords here. We're looking at the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands hasn't forgotten to remain focused and balanced. He's also careful not to run too quickly and tire out his horse. This is a steady trot toward developing this golden egg. And there could be, it could not, you know, it's possible it could be an event that occurs in the month of February, but I'm feeling like this is a mental shift. This is a mental shift because of the maturity and the experience in life you have gained. You're saying, okay, I can look back on my story and I can see the things that are keeping me from moving forward, and I'm no longer going to let those things hold me back. I'm going to go forward smoothly and with intent. Actually, these energies are actually, there's some similarity here. There's a smooth movement of the beautiful swan. Swan's very much about life purpose, moving this character forward. This horse is taking his knight forward in a smooth way, not recklessly, but with intention. Pile 3, this is the message I have for you for your month ahead. I hope you found something valuable in this message. I look forward to seeing you in future readings. If you felt called to, like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated to help grow my channel. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.